Let's talk about the Titans and the Browns, man. Dog. Titans and Browns. This
That game was a roller coaster, bro.
that game was a roller coaster. So let
coaster.
me start this by saying this. Shedeur fans who think we hate Shedeur, we don't. We're just honest and we keep it 100 in regards to what we see when Shedeur is out there. And I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. Shedeur was awesome. That's it. There's nothing else to say. Shedeur balled. And Shedeur proved why he should be the starter. Shedeur, to me, proved that he should be the starter going into next season. Like, for one reason and one reason only. He's a dog, bro. Like, and Cleveland needs dogs. Like, how many quarterbacks could really play for Cleveland? You got to have supreme confidence to play for Cleveland. Like, one, you have to want to be a Cleveland Brown. You have to want to be that.
You have to want to do that.
You have to want to. There's no doubt in my mind that Shedeur, if it might not have been the place he wanted to go to, but the minute he got there, he took ownership of that. Like, I'm a Cleveland Brown. I'm here to save this city. He believes that. The dude that I saw on the field today honestly believes that. Like, the grit, the determination, the want to, you have to do that if you truly think you're the savior of a franchise, bro. Like, and if that is what people who are massive Shedeur fans have been seeing all this time, hey, y'all got it. Because that's the only thing that I can say. 364 passing yards, 3 touchdowns, 2 passing.
Well, he had 4 total.
Oh, 4 total, 3 touchdown passes, my bad. And then he had the rush. That rush is when I was like, nah, this dude really wants it. You avoid the rush. You have somebody literally yanking your shirt off, and then you get a touchdown. That is a man who wants it, who truly wants it. So, man, incredible statement game from Shedeur. They did not win, but I don't blame Shedeur for that. You feel me? At all. Like, and it doesn't matter.
You can't blame him.
It doesn't matter if they win right now. Guys, it doesn't matter if he wins or not. It doesn't matter if Cam Ward wins or not. They're both on bad teams. They're both on failing franchises. All that matters is development. That's it. All that matters is development. Who cares if he wins? All you need to do is look for positive signs. There was no more positive of a sign than what Shedeur Sanders did today, right? Like, you're going to have people who are going to try to nitpick and say, oh, he did it against a bad Titans team. Does not fucking matter. He's still a rookie. This is his third start. It's an NFL game against NFL talent. This was his third start, and he put up over 350 yards passing today. Hold on. They should retire the jersey. Hey, you know what's crazy? You might be right. That's pretty bad.
That's sad.
This is sad.
Deshaun Watson was supposed to be the chosen one, and he was.
No, he wasn't, man. That dude didn't even want to go there, bro. It literally took him getting the most ridiculous contract in the history of the NFL to go to Cleveland, bro. But that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Deshaun Watson never wanted to be in Cleveland. They made him an offer he could not refuse. That's the only reason why he accepted them as a team, because there was a strong possibility that he would have been a New Orleans Saints. People don't remember that. New Orleans Saints was in the bidding too. But, you know, good old Danny Hamlin or fucking Hanslem, however the hell you say his name, said, you know what? Jimmy Haslam said, you know what? Give him a fully guaranteed contract, bro. Way too much. JPS going crazy. But no, back to Shedeur. But let me talk about Cam a little bit, and then I'll get back to Shedeur, actually. So, in regards to Cam Newton.
He made some nice plays, man.
That's Cam Newton. I mean, Cam Ward. He made some nice plays. This is where it's going to get ugly. The fandom is so rabid in regards to Shedeur that they're going to attack Cam Ward in comparison, right? Like, leave Cam Ward out of this. Like, Cam Ward is on a worse team than Shedeur is. Cam Ward is on a very bad team. Now, he has his faults. He holds on to the ball too long. He takes way too many sacks. He made a couple plays. But he was not the best quarterback on the field today. And it wasn't even close. But that's okay, too. Just leave it at that. Y'all don't have to bring down Cam Ward to lift up Shedeur. Shedeur had a good enough game by himself that y'all don't have to just trash Cam Ward, bro. Cam Ward is a rookie, too. He's learning on the fly. But back to Shedeur. Shedeur was awesome, man. That's it. There's nothing else to say. And we said this 2 weeks ago. All it took was one play when he threw that play on the run with that 50-yard pass. We said, oh, that's all we needed to see. So we've been saying Shedeur should be the starter for the rest of the season. Now that conversation is over. That's moot. The conversation now is should Shedeur be the starter going into next season? Shedeur, just keep doing what you're doing, bro. Make it hard for him. They clearly don't want you to be, but make it to the point where it's impossible. Because if Shedeur actually does this and becomes a starting, and he doesn't have to be a Hall of Famer. He just needs to be serviceable. If he's a serviceable quarterback for the I keep saying Cleveland Cavaliers, the Cleveland Browns, you have a superstar on your hands, bro.
Well, and the thing is too, Herbie. I just remember like back towards draft time. Like I remember, I thought, for me personally, that he was gonna go in the first round, right? Like, when he fell past the top 10, it wasn't surprising, right? Because to me, he wasn't a top 10 pick. But I thought he could have got late first round, early second round. I thought the Steelers were gonna grab him. Obviously, he fell. Yada yada yada. Today, Herbie, watching him play today, I was like, finally, we finally get to see, what he could be, right? And that's always the moment that you're waiting for when you're looking at a young player. You're looking for the flash. And the takeaway that I have from the Browns and Titans game, and it applies to both Cam Ward and Shedeur, is everybody pump the brakes. Give these guys room to breathe. Not everybody comes out is gonna be Mahomes. Not everybody comes out and is gonna be Dan Marino. Not everybody comes out and is just going to be, Jaden Daniels. Like, it's just, everybody's story, everybody's pacing in terms of their growth, development, how they understand the game, what they take from the coaching staff is all different. And we have to stop this sudden, instantaneous. That's the problem with today's culture, is that we have everything instantly. You want to get a perfume on, that's in another country. Boom, order it on Amazon. You'll have it in like a couple days. You know what I mean? Like, we live in this era of instant gratification, and if a player just doesn't look how he's supposed to look, everybody's ready to throw him to the wolves. Herbie, there was a time where guys gave quarterbacks 3-4 years
Yeah,
got
yeah.
to know what they had. So my takeaway is, you see what happens when you give these guys some time to get acclimated to the game, to get acclimated to their teammates, to get acclimated to playbooks, to the speed of the game. So, everybody just needs to pump the brakes. Cam Ward is going to be fine. Shedeur is going to be fine. Relax.
Relax.
That's my takeaway.
Relax. Relax. So, let me go ahead and get this question real quick, and I'm going to say one more thing before we can go ahead and close out our week. What do you guys think about the Browns organization trying to bring back Deshaun as a starter next year? He's making a lot of money. What you think, dog?
Oh, they're
That's
bringing it back.
really
They're
that's
bringing it
it.
back.
Hey, he's making a lot of money. Like, it's almost impossible to sit a dude who's making almost $60 million. Like, you can't have $60 million on the bench. You cannot have $60 million on the bench.
You can't.
You can't. You can't. Yes, the money's already accounted for. Yes, it's already allotted. Yes, it's already slotted. But you cannot have $60 million sitting in street clothes, sitting on the bench as a healthy scratch. That's insane. You at least gonna get sacked for $60 million. You gonna get hit.
I gotta see dirt on that jersey, man.
I got to see dirt on that jersey.
I'm sorry.
I got to see dirt on that jersey, man. Last question: Chiefs or Texans? Man, I want the Texans. I want it. I'm a hater. I want the Texans. I want the Texans. I ain't gonna lie to
Well,
you.
if you're asking me who I think is gonna win, I'm gonna go with the Chiefs, because the Texans have been, despite their defense surging, the Texans have been unreliable. If you ask me who I want to win for the sake of the AFC, please, Texans, come through. Don't even let the Chiefs get in. Don't even let them get in, man.
Don't even let them get in, man.
Don't even let them get
Don't
in.
even let them get in, man. All right. Last point that I want to make with this, right? To bring everything home. And I'm gonna say this, and it's impossible. There's gonna be somebody who's just gonna ignore everything that is being said and hear what they want to hear. To you, I can't help you. To that person who's gonna do that, because there's obviously inevitably gonna
There's
be
always
somebody in
that
the
person.
comments. There's always that person. This is a game where it makes it silly that y'all said that people were trying to sabotage fucking Shedeur Sanders. These are the same players, man. These are the same players, right? These are the same players.
Same
These are
coach.
the same coach, same scheme. Like, if I'm really trying to sabotage somebody, I'm not going to call plays that are going to get people open, call plays that are have my quarterback get 360 something yards. However, and we'll save that. This is a teaser. However, Kevin Stefanski, you not beating the allegations. And we'll get to that when we get to our week 14. That is called a tease. That is called a tease.